Okay, so before I start the stream properly, I would like to say that people in Ukraine and victims of the LA wildfires could use some help. In the About section on my Twitch page and also in the description of this video, assuming you're watching it on YouTube, there'll be links that'll take you to 1 to 3 articles, all of which list various charities sending aid to either Ukrainians in need or victims of the LA wildfires. If you have any spare cash, please consider donating to one or more of the charities listed in either article. People could really use the help. With all that said, I can't think of anything else I want to say on the subject, so I'm going to go back to doing what I do rather than talking about those serious topics, and that's trying to be a distraction from it all. Alright, what's up everybody, it's CS Nazo, and welcome back to the, welcome back to the WWE, 2K25 live streams. Let me just fix something real fast. Where's mouse? There it is. There it is. And I have to change the microphone settings again. Fantastic. There we go. That's working. Fantastic. Okay. In the last part, we completed our second playthrough of WWE 2K25 My Rise. And in this part, we're going to start one more My Rise campaign. And the reason why I'm saying it's one more right now is because I haven't really noticed any new paths. Like, the thing is that when I saw the introduction to this, what I read was that there would be certain options for My Rise that would only unlock after you completed one playthrough. And I completed a playthrough, and I didn't notice any extra options. Maybe there was, like... I will say that I recall there only being 3 choices when choosing allies to go up against Mutiny. So, like, maybe, like, an extra one unlocked. But really, that's it. And even that is debatable, so... yeah. If that's the case, we're just gonna do like one more playthrough to try and unlock some extra stuff, and then what we're going to do after that playthrough is we're going to move on to GM mode. I'm not going to be playing the showcase mode on stream because that's going to be a copyright nightmare. And also, I have no interest in playing it myself. The only reason I'm going to be playing it at all is to unlock stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, R-Truth, what in the... R-Truth, that is not what you were wearing when I turned... That is not what you were wearing when I ended the last stream. That is not what you were wearing when I ended the last stream.
Look who it is, our impressive and intelligent leader. Where do I pick up my Mutiny membership card? Does it get me any discounts?
Stop sucking up.
Good. I was afraid I wasn't being obvious enough. You're a scary individual.
Then maybe you should have joined our side sooner.
I thought about it, but to be honest, I wasn't sure how this whole mutiny thing was going to turn out.
You doubted me?
How dare!
But if you and your former partner made different choices, the story would have ended differently. Maybe you could have ended up being the one who was underhandedly betrayed and pushed aside.
I don't know about that.
It's true. Choice is a powerful thing. Your personality, who you align with, and the other choices you make can affect a lot. Even the division you choose to start in. Did you know I was in the Women's Royal Rumble once? A whole different world. If you had the chance to go back, maybe you could follow an entirely different path and lead the revolution against mutiny. I can foresee a reality like that. I can even 5-see it.
I think... Okay, yeah, I think I remember things now. Alright.
I understand what you're saying, Truth.
So what do you want to do? Chill here? Do some live event matches? Scare the socks off everyone until you're sitting alone on a throne of socks? Or jump back in and see where some new choices lead. I bet there's an alternative universe where the WWE draft is about to start.
Let's see. Replay My Rise saves players and OVRs.
While I'm enjoying my totalitarian reign, I might also enjoy an opportunity to dominate in a different way.
That's the spirit, you meanie. Safe travels through the time stream. And don't forget who gave you this good idea.
Begin the time machine ambulance.
It's not often that the chief content
Can I
officer,
skip
Paul
this?
Triple
This
H
is a
Levesque,
replay. I feel like
is
I should
here
be
on
able to
Raw.
skip this.
He must have some major
Just go
news
straight to the
share.
choice.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
Oh, why is it doing that? That was weird. Compete in the men's division.
This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as
one of the biggest names from SmackDown.
one of the biggest names on SmackDown. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
It sounds like the CCO thinks one of SmackDown's top stars might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
I'm very curious about how the draft exactly works in this universe, because apparently you can draft wrestlers from promotions that WWE has no connections with. Just like, yeah, you're champion. They work for us now as talent enhancement. Okay, after a coin toss between the GMs, Raw has won the right to have the first pick in the could be. Seeing all the rumors, it's most definitely Nazo. Okay. Don't you miss the days when I was GM of SmackDown? Now that was awesome. Instead, now we have these idiots putting me against their potential #1 draft pick. After I beat you, I'm sorry. After I beat you, you might not have to worry about being drafted at all. Ah, fun. Yeah, when all those times you tried to screw me. It's LA Knight and The Miz. Or Nick Aldis, my bad. Let's talk to LA Knight first.
Let me talk to you.
Okay.
About what?
You might think you're
Oh,
a big
shit!
deal with all this talk of #1 draft picks, but let me remind you exactly who the man they call the megastar is. So you're not a dummy.
What is
after all.
happening here?
There's a pecking order around here, so no matter where or when you get drafted,
Hold on.
this is still my game. And when draft night is over, you'll hear everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. Something weird was going on with my fucking controller there. And now it's not working.
Hey, glad we could finally catch up. It's been an interesting week after what Triple H said on Raw.
What do you mean?
He basically anointed you the first overall pick in the draft. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going number 1 to Raw.
Well, it's not a guarantee.
True. Adam Pearce could do something stupid and select someone else. But if tonight is your last night on SmackDown, I just want to wish you good luck.
Can I have a match before I go?
I appreciate
That makes sense.
Oh,
That makes all the sense in the
And
world.
speaking of the draft, just a friendly piece of advice. Make sure you look good up there on that stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
No problem. And hey, if you did lose tonight, maybe that would cause you to slip to me at number 2 in the draft. Just saying.
Is that a decision I could make, though? Let me look that up. Hold on. Move the browser over here. Could I lose the first match and stay on SmackDown? Alright, I guess not. So, even though I'm playing on PS5, I'm gonna be, it's gonna show Xbox controls because it's a wireless connection. That's a weird thing. Like, it does technically support DualSense, but the only way to get full DualSense support is to have it plugged in with a wired connection.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ohio, weighing in at 227 pounds, C.S. Macho!
He's got to have a lot of emotions as he walks toward the ring. He really built his name here on SmackDown, so it must feel bittersweet if this really is goodbye.
He's a competitor, Saxton, and if he truly is the number 1 pick at the draft next week, it's because he worked hard here on SmackDown to earn it. Bittersweet, maybe, but also justified and well-deserved.
The rumors might be swirling, but the battle is in the ring.
The Miz. We're going against The Miz. Oh, this is very fitting, actually.
Now here's the man, The Miz, who is one of the most accomplished stars in the history of WWE.
Just one of the many reasons why he is the A-lister.
Well, Miz is a
All right, Miz, let's lock up.
Ow!
Ow!
Before the draft, you got to think he also wouldn't mind getting a...
What? Controller tied to the active user was removed. No, it wasn't. What is happening here? It is dead set on a wired connection.
few last shots in on the...
What the fuck is happening?
A-lister as well.
For sure, Cole. During Miz's stint as SmackDown General Manager, it seemed like he was more interested in making enemies than matches.
I don't think it was intentional, Corey. Some superstars are
Would this game decide?
naturally gifted potential top
God!
picks. The Miz is a naturally gifted nuisance.
You could feel the resentment.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Insulting. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there.
Oh my, I'm sorry guys. I have to actually quit the game and come back. I have to do this. All right, we're back.
When Miz's opponent wants to showcase himself before the draft, you got to think he also wouldn't mind getting a few last shots in on the A-lister as well.
For sure, Cole. During Miz's stint as SmackDown General Manager, it seems like he was more interested in making enemies.
He goes for the quick pin attempt.
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here.
Turning around here.
Manages to avoid the pinfall.
At this point in the match, I'm surprised the ref hit two.
So I guess canonically, this is this is actually the same character canonically as from the 2K25 My Rise.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
Ref, what were you doing?
That pin attempt. Ooh, Miz gets out of the way. Oh man.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation. Fez press! Fez press!
Fez press! Showing absolute.
Down around to the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
He's on the ropes and the ref calls off the count.
Boom, right across the small of the back. Oh.
Knee strike. Getting out of harm's way.
There we go.
He avoids the contact. Kick right to the face.
Up high.
Low down splash.
Let me just...
He's heading back to the ring.
No. Okay, hold on one sec. Whoop!
Inverted DDT.
And landing with the double axe handle. Arms hooked.
Double underhook slam. Transitions into the pin. Is this it? No, the Miz is still alive.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
There we go.
The Miz just got destroyed.
Cover. Finally, monumental victory. Here is
Yeah,
the
so
winner,
it was weird.
CM
what was happening was that it was accepting controller inputs
And that is exactly
only
what
on the
everyone's been
pause
talking about.
menu.
This guy going #1. He made the Miz look
Whereas
like
it
an
would
amateur out
only,
there.
whereas
I don't know
in
if
the
I'd go
actual
that far, but
matches
he
and
definitely proved
gameplay,
himself as a
it would
more
only accept
complete
inputs from the
talent in ring
keyboard and
tonight.
mouse,
What that means for the draft?
which was just fucking stupid.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this SmackDown superstar will be changing brands as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
So yes, Nazo was here for the start of the WWE Draft on Raw. Don't miss this huge night. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. I have 24 attribute points. What would this be? That's reversals. So yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit longer for that. Kathy Kelly.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Okay, so for the first playthrough we did Bold and Brash. For the second playthrough we did both comedic and fun. But it was KO who was comedic and fun while I was scheming and calculated. So for this third playthrough we're going to reverse that.
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Ah yes, the resident WWE class clown. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Triple H.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Razar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
Continue story. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way is because,
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
I think
Thank you.
your first,
But tonight is not about me.
your first few storylines
It's
is
about
based
launching
on,
this company in a new and exciting direction.
I guess would be either
and
gender
that
or
all
sex.
starts with the
and,
announcement of the top overall pick.
the personality.
So let's not wait any longer.
Which
With the
division
first
you're in
pick
is what I should say.
in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
Okay, history, you can't ignore it. The new era has begun. We're looking into what happened as we take over, we take our talents.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here on Raw? Maybe I would have been better off staying on SmackDown.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
CM Punk and Troy Simkin. Talk to him at first, actually.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that?
I do not. However, I've been. You should. That's
fine.
You're the.
Yeah, that's just, oh, you can come to me for live event stuff.
Hey, you alright? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep
So
your
can
head
I
on a
ask why
swivel.
so many people have
I'm
purple
just
hair?
speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
Here's a person with a lot of spirit and some skill.
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
I'm gonna skip this one too.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron, but now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he's drafted. Collar and elbow.
Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes.
Oh.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move.
Okay, one thing I want to check real fast. I want to see how you can do like a dive. Also, why are those my fucking... Whatever. I can probably change them later.
Took a battering there.
Yeah, but I don't think he's all too worried at this point in the match. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
Splash! Takes another trip to the sky guys, and it pays off once again.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Nice takedown.
He's able to kick out before 2.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Return fire on Adrian. Double underhook slam. That might have put it away. 2.
Yeah, I think he's dead. Based on the look in his eyes, I think he's dead.
Number 1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not
forgetting to
surprised
adjust
with
the
his
volume.
track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Why did you target me?
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the number 1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them?
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
All right, here we go.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so, too.
I think so, too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's official. Next week, CS Nazi will have a chance of revenge against Tony D'Angelo. Revenge will be had.
It's Raw's number 1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following is scheduled for...
Skipping these so we can move on.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the number 1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo. Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here. Roundhouse on the mark. Boom! Good defense from him. Oh, scouted that one.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Backdrop suplex.
He's got his sights locked in now.
Here we go.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker.
I know what you're gonna do.
And Tony didn't see that coming. Taking things back into the ring.
There we go.
Oh, what's this gonna be? Wheelbarrow into a flapjack. Impressive. Look out! Slingshot
There we go.
to the outside. Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
There we go.
He's got the support of the whole arena right now.
Kick to the midsection. Could be looking for something big to end this match. This might do it from way up high.
Golden Star Bomb.
Shoulders up. Looks like it's going to take much more here.
Oof. And stays one step ahead.
Now Tony is getting beaten down. No way.
Well, that didn't work.
Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor. Elbows on the mark.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
For a fisherman buster.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
The competitor in D'Angelo coming through here.
D'Angelo heading up top. Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Quick strike to the lower body. All the way up. Oof. Timed his defense.
Oh, here we go.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Neither competitor is backing down. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Oh, man, every single one hitting the mark.
Setting them up.
Yeah, it's lights out time. There we go.
Hooks in.
D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
I think we went with the scheming strategies last playthrough. So this time we're gonna go with the more comedic ones.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They are from...
Let's see. I guess this time it would be a rival promotion.
They're from a rival promotion.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
Okay, so we went with we used to train together and we grew up together. This time we're going to go with we used to date.
We used to date. So, yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Oh, there was more. Clear it all. Continue story. Hope you're doing okay after all of that. Just wanted to let you know that you have my full support. Raw and SmackDown will come together to stop this mutiny dead in its tracks. Maybe I did choose a rival promotion last time. I thought I picked the Indies last time. Well, not last time, the first time. Or, I thought for one of them I picked MMA and the other one I picked the Indies.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Let's see. I can make that work.
Well, turns out I've been working on a handshake agreement here, so it shouldn't be too hard to wiggle my way out of it. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay, and try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point, I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
Alright, like to address the... Nope. Because we probably have... okay, hold on. Let me just... There we go. Yeah. KO probably has... Yeah, she has multiple attribute points here. That. And... Okay, so stamina is resilience. And you guys know how much I like to run in this game. So we'll go with that. Go to match. And to welcome you to the team, most of all to say thank you. Susan was persistent, didn't leave me with much of a choice, but seriously, it just seems like the right thing to do. We're on the same page there. Triple H wants competition. That's what he's gonna get. See you soon, Adam. This. Skip this. Trying to do some chain grappling with you here. But apparently you don't want to do that. So... Nope. There it is. Oh yeah, adjust the volume. There we go. Really? Why are you so surprised? Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Why is there a USA? Why is there a USA thing? Oh yeah, because it's based on Superstar, not location. Though I do find it a little weird that there's a freaking USA fucking sign in a Japanese crowd. Get the fuck back in the ring! Excuse me. There we go. There we go. And someone's just yelling, stop! Alright, let me just check what the finishers are again. The house call. Okay. Oh, and this. There we go. Yeah, can you tell that this game is all about the bloodline based on the fact that Roman Reigns' face just pops up in the fucking transition screen?
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being...
scheming and calculated.
Scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet.
Uh-oh.
We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
Is there any room for cosplay in that plan of yours? No? Okay.
Okay, I thought we would still
Then
have
how
the
are we
choice to
going to
go
pull
with
this
comedic and
off?
fun, but apparently
I
not.
know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition. But I guess you'll have
take
to
damage to scale. Okay. Ow.
Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses.
Okay, I do need to kick out of this stuff. Oh. Why am I still making those noises? I just realized how cringe this is. I'm sorry.
I don't get it.
And success! Now, what am I doing? Let Chase get some standing light strikes in. Oh! Let me just...
I know Mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level.
Tag is in.
Nope.
Are you two auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage
Get
improv
pinned,
comedy?
SK. Ooh, okay. I like that. I like that move by Chase. I might steal it. Okay, now I just gotta put down the controller and wait.
In a slow motion replay.
1, 2. That's a tag.
They call this the Performance Center, not the
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm not touching the controller right now. I'm looking through my phone.
Have you thought about tagging out permanently?
1, 2. That's it. Ring the bell.
All right.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
Damn it, I keep forgetting to adjust the fucking settings. Whatever. Chase was good too. Told you it'd work even better if we didn't clue him in on what was going on. Perfect. Maybe he can come in handy again.
There you see what's at stake.
What's the smell?
How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Nope.
To the face. What a redirect.
Ouch. Kick right to the midsection. Vicious right forearm. Got him up. Oh, she goes. Good defense there.
Caught with a lariat. Up the rope he goes.
Lift off. You gotta love the lowdown.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Bam. King gets out of dodge. Oh, man. Kick to the face.
New champions. I see us Nazo grab JC Jane in the ring. Okay, 1 second. Let me just... And... Golden Star Bomb! No! You. I'm gonna keep doing this until it works. Ow! Ow!
Right to the gut. Enzuigiri finds its mark.
No! There! She keeps reversing!
Jane looking for some momentum.
She's trying to get her bearings back now.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Tag. Tag in your partner. Come on.
The black and gold brand has been the breeding ground for the
Try again.
today for quite some time. Tonight just might cement another future legacy, guys.
And just when he needed it most, he got the tag. Double axe handle.
And he's just unloading mercilessly here.
There we go.
Hook to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Continue. And I forgot to adjust the volume again.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it though?
Is it though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
After a cunning move that no one saw coming, the new Unity Tag Team Champions are CS Nazo and KO. Score 1 for the good guys. Congrats, champs. Yada, yada, yada. Not quite yet. Attributes. I'd like to get 22 attribute points so I could increase defense. Continue story.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Makes you wonder.
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Let's go to... we spent a lot of time as me. Let's go to SmackDown with KO. And I guess that means she's the one getting that 16 experience, which I don't mind. Or not. Okay, then. Nick Aldis.
I have to say, it's nice to have someone else around here who's still taking the threat of mutiny seriously.
I know. After we took those Unity titles off them, it seems like people are starting to think the threat is diminishing.
I think they're too afraid to admit they're staring into a brewing storm. But that's where things stand.
Excuse me.
Nothing I can do.
So we wait while NXT plans? Come on, Aldis. I thought you were the GM.
I am, but my options are limited on what I can actually do. The board is sitting on their hands, which means they're sitting on mine too.
I'm not here to rekindle things with an old flame. We need to be proactive. Is everybody just waiting around to get attacked?
And hoping it won't happen to them. It's been a while since the initial invasion. People are starting to get complacent, I guess.
Where's a mutiny invasion when you need one? Those initial massed attacks really lit a fire under the roster.
Exactly.
I should do something.
Do you know what happened to that mask Mutiny used during those first attacks?
It's sitting in my desk drawer. Why?
No reason. Listen, I've got something I need to do, but let's talk later.
Sounds good. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, I will.
Okay, so we get the mutiny mask for this. False flag. Does there really need to be a difference between the men's and women's mask? It's risky to let an enemy like Mutiny fade from focus, and KO knows it all too well. Okay, then.
Zoe Stark looks to make a statement here on SmackDown tonight.
From behind! Looks like Mutiny's making a statement of their own.
Once again, Mutiny's surprise attacks are back, and tonight at SmackDown's own Zoe Stark, who's caught in the crossfire.
This is really upsetting, guys. Every time we think the dust is settled, Mutiny strikes again.
Mutiny thrives on this kind of disruption. It's their way of keeping everyone off balance. The question is, who's going to step up and stop them?
Stark's going to need a medic soon. I'd say they should be careful over there, but I think danger is what they have in mind.
They're out to cause real bodily harm.
Hold on, let me...
Running Hurricane Rana!
Trapped in
Nope.
a tough situation, trying to find
We're
her
going
way
to that
out.
car.
And she does.
We're doing an environmental thing with this car. That's happening. That's not up for debate.
And what a burning lariat. And this is probably the one place you don't want to be.
Yeah, if there's one thing I learned watching wrestling, it's that nothing good happens in the parking lot.
No, wrong way. Okay, you know what? I'll just hang out over here. You can come to me.
What a drop kick.
Hold on. I just realized something. There. Volume adjusted.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way. Oh, my Lord! Nothing but cold, hard concrete underneath these competitors now.
Let me just look around for a weapon or something.
It takes to change the complexion of this match.
There we go. Alright, if you'll excuse me, Zoe, I'm gonna go look for a weapon. I'll be back. Don't worry about me. Oh, there we go. 1 second. There we go. I find it very funny, very apropos, that a wrestling company has a shovel backstage. Especially one run by Triple H.
Absolutely spiked. DDT. Counter from Stark. What are they going to do here? Leg snap. Bang. Sharp knee. Setting up for something here.
There we go. Finally.
Power slam. Going for it. Looking for the
What?
lapel lock. Locked in. Tremendous torque being put on the neck. A submission won't win the match here, but it could do. There's the
There we go. Unfortunately, I don't think that counts. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go into my moveset and give a different finisher.
shovel wrapped around the head. Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Ow! There we go.
Good God Almighty, that could end it all right here. Boom! No,
There we go.
here, as it looks like they...
When the roster gets too comfortable, sometimes you have to get creative, stirring things up. Okay. Behind by a masked coward, and he hides their anonymity, but they can't hide from justice. I see you, and I'm not backing down. This is a wake-up call. Triple H, WWE, you doing anything about this? No. This is more than a wake-up call. It's a call to action.
Did you see what happened earlier tonight? These random masked mutiny attacks starting up again. It's unexpected.
I did see it. Firsthand, actually.
What aren't you telling me?
That it was me. I attacked Zoe Stark under the mask. Think about it. A new mutiny attack reinvigorated and united the roster. And Mutiny can't deny this one without looking like they're too scared to take credit. It's foolproof.
Nothing is ever foolproof. But it is clever. And dangerous.
You know what? I got a taste of calling the shots when we went after the Unity titles, and it worked. I wasn't gonna sit back and be on the defensive anymore.
Maybe you have a point.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stoop to their level and stir up trouble just for the fun of it. But sometimes you have to embrace the chaos to be heard. And that's what I'm doing here.
Just make sure you don't get caught if you do it again. And you should definitely do it again.
I plan to.
Alright, so another parking lot brawl, I guess. Creative stirring things up just enough to remind everyone that the threat is still very real.
Liv Morgan looks ready for action.
Look out!
It's that mutiny masked attacker.
Into the steel steps.
I can't believe Mutiny's struck again.
This is becoming a terrifying trend. Mutiny isn't just making statements.
There we go. Kendo stick, sure.
No one's worried about you getting taken out, Saxton, but you're right about one thing. These mutiny attacks will keep coming unless someone courageously steps up to stop them.
So strong is Liv's connection with the fans. Let's see if they can keep her in this fight. Back into the ring now. Went for the springboard and missed.
Just like that. She turned it around. Oh, man. Oh, the elbow connects. And Liv got completely caught
Now,
in that maneuver.
you're taking this kendo stick.
It has been a very rough affair so far. Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible. I can't watch this anymore. Just someone make it stop.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Oof, nails the midsec. Trading back and forth blows now.
The fight is on. And it's furious. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Uppercut. That'll cost some teeth. Setting them up. Front
into the slam.
And house call.
Basement kick to the side of the face.
Liv won't come back from that.
Snapmare takeover.
There we go.
Calls it clearly they cannot fight and
Oh yeah, I forgot to go into my moveset. I gotta go into my moveset and get myself a better ringside finisher. Hold on, I should probably be reading these, shouldn't I? To the mutiny coward who was behind that mask, you made a big mistake coming after me. You think that mask will protect you? Think again. I'm coming for you, and hiding your face won't save you. This is crazy. Sending strength and support your way. You only live once. Together we'll unmask mutiny. A mask should symbolize honor, not cowardice. These attacks have no place in WWE, neither does mutiny. We need to figure out who's pulling the strings here and take them out. Sick of playing the game, hint hint. Alright. We got another cutscene coming up, but first, moveset. Let's see here. Finisher. Ringside. Keep that as is. I'm gonna see if what's it called? Like house visit. Hold on, let me just. Yeah, here we go. Let's go with this. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let's go with this because that depends a little bit more on grapple offense, meaning it might actually do more damage. Since KO is a grappler.
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. These attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster has come together, right? Wasn't that what we were hoping for?
Yes, that is nice. But honestly, I haven't had a full night's sleep since this started. It's taking a toll. They even broke into my office and stole back that mutiny mask. If they can get in there, they can get in anywhere.
Relax. I've got a match in a couple days with a member of the mutiny crew down at NXT. I'll look around. Maybe I can even steal the mask back.
You're going to NXT? Alone? The way things are escalating, I wouldn't put it past that masked attacker to target you, especially on their turf.
I'm not intimidated. I'm not concerned. I'm not intimidated.
Thanks for the concern, but we need to show we're not intimidated. Besides, I have a feeling I'll be okay.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's what's bothering me. The whole lone attacker thing? Ever since they announced themselves, they've been striking in packs.
Maybe they've changed their tactics.
Maybe, but something feels off, like a piece is missing, and I'm going to find it.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will. Good luck in your match.
I imagine this story ends with all of this backfiring in KO's face. Hey, any mutiny to watch KO's back. NXT picked the wrong fight. The Viper's coming and he's not coming solo. That's right. After the masked coward attacked me, I'm not going to let anyone face them alone. Mutiny's about to learn when you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. I'll be there too. We stand united and we fight together. Let's show Mutiny what real teamwork looks like.
And here's our superstar from SmackDown, and she didn't come alone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions.
I forgot I had her come from New York.
Walking into Mutiny's den with this level of backup sends a clear message.
Yeah, that message might just be, I'm extremely reckless. She just brought more chum to the feeding frenzy.
Gigi is here with a lot to prove.
Calling his battle ups and downs and is ready to reach the top.
And her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
Dolan competed in some of the top independent promotions, earning some of the biggest women's titles outside of WWE.
And since then has held the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship on multiple occasions.
Was that still a thing when this game was in development? NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Let me take a look at that.
A woman who has had to rebuild her confidence, now ready to wreak havoc again.
Well, Gigi's not here to make friends, but she's ready to put every competitor down and bury them in black roses.
One thing is very clear is this match.
Hold on. I'm a little... Let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da. Reigns. Okay, so it was unified in 2023, so this game would not have been in development.
Gets underway. The SmackDown roster is coming together in a show of solidarity against Mutiny's mass attack. Hoping to end it early.
Really?
And bypasses the pinfall.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things. Uh-oh.
And an answer from her. And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Drive them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control. Oh my gosh, what impact!
All tied up now.
Being driven back and is getting cornered now.
Dolan gets countered.
What is she planning to do now? Uh-oh, all the way up.
Inverted suplex. Ooh, kick. Nasty kick. Kick lands. Ooh, connects on the kick. Oh, kick connects. Ooh, the vicious streak of Dolan's being put to the test there. Suplex. Brutal knee strike. What do they have planned
Okay, yeah, that was
Kicks, smashing the face right into the ground. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
We got Randy, get out of the ring.
Right into a counter.
Dolan a step ahead there. Ooh, elbow strike.
I guess my only objective is to just win the match.
Into the slam.
Beautiful. Right into the cover. There's two. Shoulder up, shoulder up. Good Lord. Scarily close to three. Gigi's in a daze. Could be over soon.
Here we go.
Go behind, applied, taken down, and then
Nasty heel kick right to the face.
Dolan is absolutely laid out. Shoulders down. The ref saw clear as day.
Damn it.
She was on the ropes.
Let's try that again. Shall we, Gigi?
Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
What are we going to see here?
Thanks, Luke.
Oh, no way. A Falcon Arrow from up top. Gigi catches her by surprise.
Ooh!
Ooh, goes tumbling to the outside.
Headed up to the top turnbuckle from the top.
Nope.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
I'm gonna let you two handle her.
Oh, man. Took
You didn't
that
handle her.
crucial
Got
leap
it.
of faith, and no one was there.
Standing drop kick.
Straight ups. And once again, it's her
Straight
torso
ups.
area taking the punishment.
There we go. I finally remembered to adjust the volume.
Right into the post. And now thrown back into the ring.
Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager is just making sure the area is safe for her client.
Oh boy.
Good decision by the ref. Clearing the ring.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Whoop.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
The look on Rey Mysterio's face.
Impressive determination from both competitors.
Keeping at each other no matter what. Who will break first? That is the question. Arms hooked.
Underhook slam.
Takes down their opponent. Kicked right in the side of the face. That hit her perfectly. Will she recover?
Here we go. Oh, she reversed it.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. Nolan gets countered. And the cover.
She hit her in the head. The ref is hitting her in the head. She's counting.
We might be at NXT, but everything's coming up SmackDown. Huge win as these superstars stood up to Mutiny.
They've shown that unity and courage can overcome even the toughest threats. This could be a turning point in...
Oh, that was actually really funny.
Over the past few weeks, we've witnessed a series of unsettling attacks, but tonight, we may finally have a breakthrough. Nick, can you confirm the rumors that new evidence has emerged regarding the identity of the masked attacker?
I can. After a comprehensive search here at SmackDown tonight, we've made a significant discovery. The mutiny mask used in the attacks was found inside one of our locker rooms. That's right. These atrocities were perpetrated by a SmackDown superstar, someone we considered one of our own.
Are you able to reveal the name of the superstar you believe carried out these attacks?
Yes. It pains me to say this because of the trust I had in this woman, but it appears that our masked attacker is none other than Naomi.
You're saying that Naomi has been a double agent for Mutiny?
Sadly, it is unquestionably so.
Stunning information that I'm sure will send shockwaves through the WWE universe. Thank you, Nick.
Is that actually the interview area for SmackDown? Again, I've said this multiple times during these streams. I don't actively follow WWE anymore. The company I'm actively following is AEW. Despite WWE putting on a consistently better product. Here we go. I didn't read any of the social media.
That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
That's unfortunate.
Whatever happened, Naomi got caught in the crossfire. And the only people who know she's innocent are her and the two of us.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless you want to try to convince her she's not alone.
Stand with Naomi.
I can't just watch Naomi go down for something she didn't do. It's not right. I'm not stupid enough to come completely clean, but I can at least give her some support.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
Mask found Naomi's locker convenient. This is an attempt to undercut the solidarity of WWE. If anyone's coming for Naomi, know this. You'll have to face me too. See you next week on SmackDown. Thank you, KO. We're stronger together than we could ever be apart. Next week, we'll show SmackDown what real trust looks like. What was that?
The duo battling against accusations tonight.
Well, no other commentary, so moving on, I guess. XO live, cry about it. They've got managers, I see. Liv Morgan and Zoe Starks, got it.
The ring is charged tonight. The accusations against Naomi have sparked intense emotions.
That's right. What was once a united front is now splintered, with questions over Naomi's guilt right center.
As they square off, all eyes are on the ring, hoping that this battle will not be just for pride or retribution, but to help discover the truth. Ooh. Oh, what a kick. Ooh. She's able to evade. Oh, what a response. Incredible dragon suplex. Boom. And Morgan saves herself. And the elbow nailed it.
Oh, I thought I could do some chain grappling. Apparently, that's not a thing.
Great display of strength with the suplex. Throws up the shoulder. Still too early in this match. Turns that away. She turns it around with the reversal. She dodges out of the way. Oh, what a forearm. Oh, Liv got caught with a reversal.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Springboard, but nobody home. Arms hooked.
It's lights out time, says someone in the crowd.
And then quickly the cover.
Good job. Now we're just gonna do a house call.
Go behind, applied, taken down, and then kicked right on the side of the face. Liv's in a terrible predicament.
Going for the cover. No, she kicks out. She kicks out. I have no idea where Liv Morgan just found the strength to kick out like that. But she did. A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your next big move is the last
Nope.
one. Bang! Crucial counter there. Suplex.
What? Oh my god.
Bam! She flipped that attack around. Being placed in the corner here. Oh, right to the body.
Alright, now I need to look up Naomi's moves. Hold on, let me see here. Okay. Full Nelson Bomb, Feel the Glow. Okay.
Oh, look at head scissor. You still feel the glow when the lights are out? Ooh. Oh. Stark with some agility. Hoisted up. Suplex delivered. Oh. Ooh, sharp kick. Step aside, avoiding damage. Ooh. Oh,
ow!
some attitude behind it. Gets herself out of harm's way. Can you still feel the glow when the lights are out? And now the tag.
Alright. Come on, Liv.
Naomi put a stop to that. Oh, look at head scissors. Boom! Head scissors DDT. Oh, man.
Let me just get back in the ring. Or I could just be... I could be very dizzy for a second. Boy, it'd be nice if I could get the reversal prompt. There we go. Now, let's get back in the ring, please.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here. Saw it coming and avoided it. Big right hand. Gets back in the ring and the match continues. Holy time offense there. And she just avoided some serious damage.
Now, let me see here. Codebreaker, okay. That's Liv Morgan. Let me just real... There we go. Ow.
Lifted it completely off us here. She makes the tag. flipped into position, taken down with a body slam. Naomi showing.
There we go.
Naomi, feel the glow. Feel it, guys. Feel it. I'm feeling it. Submission locked in. She's holding on with everything she's got, but can her body hold on?
Almost there. There we go.
Here are your winners, Naomi and Kay.
With that win, Naomi and her partner might just have swayed some doubters. It's a big step towards
How does
clearing her
winning
name.
a match change
Absolutely,
people's
Byron.
minds?
Victory like this speaks volumes. Hopefully it starts to mend some of those fractures within the roster.
Okay, continue.
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah. You had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Even when things went off the rails with Naomi, you pivoted. Seems like most people are willing to accept that neither of you were involved, and it was mutiny all along.
And Naomi probably feels like she owes you one for having her back.
I might be the only one in WWE who knows for sure that she's innocent. Well, us three, I guess.
Our lips are sealed.
Yes, they are.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
Okay. Do I get a chance to adjust stats first, or? No, straight into the match. Got it.
There you see what's at stake.
What's that smell?
This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it. Oh my! Big move followed up with a pin attempt.
Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Not the worst idea going for a pin there, but it's close.
He puts him into the corner.
Pinning down the
All right.
opponent's arm.
Boom.
Vicious knee drop. Boom.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Rollins' master plan got stopped in its tracks by that attack.
He's got to be eyeing his corner, hoping he can regroup on the apron.
No, he kicks out.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one. Rollins lining up.
Nope.
Misconnection. Russian leg sweep.
A narrow escape.
Got out of that position with the desperation jawbreaker.
Into a German suplex.
Let's see if we... Oh, no, I don't think we can do chain grappling.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no.
Back suplex. Oh, my goodness. Hitting the edge of the ring like that can do some lasting damage to the body.
Tossed back into the ring.
Ooh.
There we go.
Arms hooked.
Slam. I think that's it. That must be it.
Charged finisher.
This is not where you want to be. Takes down their opponent. Nasty heel kick right to the face.
There we go. That should end it. Oh, okay then. Alright, 1 second. Let me just...
And now it's reload time. Time to find another moment to pull off that one more time.
Oop.
He saw that coming.
Nope. I'm gonna need you to get back in that corner, Seth. That's not in the corner, you silly.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? A back suplex right onto the apron. Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
And Rollins in need of salvation. Pulls the trigger.
A knee of the Revolution style by Rollins.
Uh-oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Stop right to the belly. And now gets tossed into the ring. What a display of strength here.
Nope. Get off me.
Get out of it, and that indecisiveness proved to be costly.
Alright, let's try this again, Seth. There we go. Oh, she's lifting me up this time. Okay.
Immediate cover after the impact. 2 count. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Whoa. The challenger's looking down and out there.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here. Move to the midsection.
And...
Way up high.
Golden Star Bomb!
Making the most of that with the pin.
And a kick out at 2. How?
Backbreaker.
What a lethal combination there.
Ooh. Rollins got out of the way.
Connects. Saw it coming. Good technique reversing Rollins.
Here we go with another Golden Star Bomb.
All the way up. Last ride powerbomb.
2.
There we go.
Chips retain.
Winners and still
We got a few minutes before we hit the... we got like 10 minutes before we hit the 2-hour mark. And I started late, and we had some technical difficulties in the beginning. So we'll go for like one more arc.
They've done it. A well.
I'm going to adjust the volume on this real fast. Okay, that seems pretty good. Based on what I'm seeing in the audio mixer. I can't actually hear it. I can't actually hear the Sonic the Fighters music. Attribute points. It all went to me for some reason. Don't know why. There we go. KO and CM Punk.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date.
You stuck around when it was bad.
We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost a reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to SmackDown, I only have live event matches lined up.
Alright, we'll go to Raw as me. See what the male comedic and fun storyline is. One step forward, two steps back. Again with this? I think it actually did give me some extra stuff. Oh boy. Should I? Oh wait, I have 28 points. Let's put it in striking. We are a striker after all. Alright, and Adam Pearce.
Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
For you or for that taco bar? Because a certain #1 draft pick is about to go to town on a chimichanga.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. We need 3 masterminds like you, your partner, and Punk to keep us one step ahead of those guys.
My partner is more of the brain, but she's over on SmackDown. Punk is kind of the heart. I'm more of the appendix. No one's positive what I do, but it's probably important.
Great. Mutiny's amassing more members every day, and our greatest hope is a vestigial organ.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Sure.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So KO's entire strategy
is
we need to reassure
sure
people that Mutiny is a threat.
Eventually,
and my
but not
strategy
yet.
is let's reassure
JD
people
McDonough
that
looks like a
Mutiny is
clown
not a threat.
That shouldn't be
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and Trons around here?
Damien's chair. The best way to deal with a bully, show the world how ridiculous they are. See, as Nazo is ready to... Okay.
It's J.D. McDonough, but with some new music.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, J.D. McDonough.
Look at JD trying to play this cool. He's attempting to strut his way to the ring, but it sounds like he should be heading to a three-ring circus.
Good one, Saxton. Whoever pulled this one off's earning some major points in my book. But we'll see if this throws McDonough off his game or lights a fire under him.
And now a man who's no stranger to bending the rules for a laugh.
Oh, volume. There we go. What?
It's time for
Oh.
the superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two
He's really trying to sneak this win early. Able to turn it into a cover of their own.
Let me just... Whoop!
Might sneak one.
And he doesn't stay down for long. He's not giving up that easy.
Oh, kick right in the face.
Effective dodge there.
There we go.
See that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Enough already. Let's go with another chain grapple. Why not? Attack.
And look at this, able to get wrist lock control. And found a way to turn the tables, holding on to a wrist lock.
Hack.
Trying to make the switch out here and does quickly to a side headlock.
Switch.
Makes the move to get out of the compromised position. Punch to the stomach connects.
Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his...
Oh, he found it instantly.
Needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Rocked with the point of the elbow. Oh, God, what a shot to the face. Ooh. Oh, what a kick. Oh, perfect kick.
McDonough dodges.
Crucial moment. Bang. What a knee. Oh, this is just too...
Oh, he's choking me out.
Some control in there. Oh, it is aggression.
Ref!
Kick out there.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Alright, let's do it like this.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Just teeing off with that fight.
Uh-oh.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Oh, fuck! I'm losing this!
Hockey fight's just broken out. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Oh, boy.
Knee strike. Letting him get to a standing base. Moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Well, I fucked that up.
Let's call for McDonough. Precision offense.
Nope! Not even a one count.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here. He's looking to make a moment here.
He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
Let's try this again. Do I not? You know, never mind.
Great move. Went after the head and neck again. Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance. Oh, strong look. My goodness.
That should actually be enough damage for this to work.
The bridge is in. This might just do it. This might just end it all. There is no mercy being shown. Wrenching deep into this hold. Taps out.
There we go.
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Okay, Susannazo is ready to make Mutiny look like a bunch of clowns once the WWE... Okay. Sabotaging my entrance, low blow. Kept my composure as best I could, but it clearly impacted my performance in the ring. Someone's going to pay for this stunt. I think we all know who's going to pay, too. It was weak, even for a joke like C.S. Nazo. Really? If that's all it takes to throw you off, maybe you belong in a circus, not a ring. Keep racking up those losses, clowns. C.S. Nazo, you think this is funny? That wasn't a joke. It was an act of war. We're mobilizing, and trust me, the retaliation will be fierce, clown face.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more Mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
Huh?
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need it.
Okay, I do remember seeing the trailer for My Rise. I think this backfires. I think this backfires on us incredibly. Dom, stop wasting time and join us on Mutiny. You know it's where you belong. The clock's ticking, and tonight's the night to make a statement. Really looking forward to a fair and straightforward match tonight with Dominic Mysterio. I just hope no one from Mutiny decides to drop in unexpectedly. And once the WWE universe sees the circus act, they really are. The tent's coming down.
Here's the ever-smiling Joker, unfazed even with rumors of a Mutiny invasion swirling tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ohio, weighing in at 227 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, C.S.
It's almost unnerving how calm he looks, especially with the looming threat of mutiny tonight.
Well, Saxton, when you see life as one big joke, nothing seems too serious. Not even an impending invasion. For him, it's just part of the show. Lock your doors, hide your girlfriends, and alert the authorities.
Call the barber to shave his mustache.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they'd consider me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential.
Oh, he's doing the Three Amigos. All right, I can't reverse this. Nope. We're doing the spot, Dom. Oops. Fuck! I overshot that by a lot. Ooh! Ow! I'm bad at this. What is he doing?
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. On the top. Crash landing. Backbreaker.
There we go.
Lethal combination.
Goes into the corner.
Dominic with a reversal.
Too early. I'm bad at this. It's weird. I have it maxed out too. I have my reversal stat maxed out.
His stamina is getting tested here. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Kick to the midsection. Could be looking for something big to end this match. This might do it. From way
Golden Star Bomb.
Tossed back into the mat. Absolutely planted. Ascending to the top rope. Low down splash.
Strike Dom while he's down in the ring.
We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT mutiny invasion we were warned about. Hey, pay attention!
Fallon, Henley, and J.D. McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
Oh no, a door! They're D&D players! Oh no, a door!
That did not go as planned. Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here. Taken out by some kind of tripwire. That'll hurt.
Oh, hold on. Cutscene, I forgot.
And down comes a
Okay, I'm just like, okay, there's no way that puts him down.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified? A shocking turn of events. Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
Congrats to CS Nazo on his epic takedown of Mutiny on Raw. The circus must have been in town because I've never seen so many clowns in one place. Way to show them who's the true ringleader. Enjoy your laughs now. They won't last long. That was so cringe. Definitely not looking to join up with the sideshow. Mutiny embarrassing. Okay, I read that wrong. Definitely not looking to join up with that sideshow Mutiny. Embarrassing.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
How did it backfire?
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth.
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not gonna let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
Next week on Raw, I will allow Damian Priest from NXT Mutiny to step into our ring for no disqualification match against CS Nazo. No hijinks, no booby traps. No booby traps. It will be a straight fight. Next week, you stop laughing. Why can't I read or speak? Next week, you stop laughing. Prepare to be crushed, CS Nazo. So dramatic. Thanks for the heads up, Priest. Since I'm hosting, I'll provide the weapons and party favors. And I promise, no clowning around this time. Let's keep it real. It's official. Damian Priest versus CS Nazo. Let's do this.
And here he is, our ringleader of tomfoolery.
Skip. So do we got anything planned up for, Nope, okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, volume?
For several weeks now, our prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble, and setting the stage for tonight's No Disqualification.
Oh, look out. It's on now. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot.
What the fuck? Oh, I missed it. I missed it again! There we go! Oh, make Damian Priest think he has a chance. Okay, I'm gonna put my controller down for a little bit then.
Hang on, is that Doink the Clown's music?
Looks like Priest's problems are ballooning.
Doink's in the ring.
Ha-ha!
What could have warranted this?
Okay, what is happening to me? Why am I crawling? I want to get up. Okay. Got the chair. Now. Bang! 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 Oh, hold on. Whoop! Let's try this again. Bang! Bang! Attempt to defeat this clown.
To right the ship here.
Finish him off!
And quickly into the cover. Might be in trouble. Kicks out.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
There we go.
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win. You got to admit, his theatrics were perfectly executed tonight.
Absolutely, Corey. He not only brought the tricks, but he used every one to his advantage.
Giant hammers, a clown shoe, booby traps. You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
Everyone hates this idea, but it worked beautifully. Aside from the fact that it completely countered KO's strategy from before.
And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's true.
But it wasn't just fun, it was a statement. I talked to Dominic Mysterio, he was 100% gearing up to join Mutiny. But after what you pulled off, he's staying put. And I bet he's not the only one.
Who can resist joining the side with the best pranks?
Bailey and KO are dealing with a lot of heat right now. The ranks are starting to question their leadership. I'm sure of it.
Good. We need that doubt to spread. Every crack we can make in their armor is another step towards taking back control.
And if we can crack people up while cracking Mutiny's armor, that's a win-win.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Listen, dummies. I only just noticed that, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
Yeah, I'm noticing that there's not actually a lot of change between playthroughs. Like, I haven't really unlocked anything new, you know?
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna...
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
And
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
Okay. See here, I have 19 points available. Let's save those points for another point in striking. Okay. So, next time we'll be playing WWE 2K25. I dropped my controller. Next time we'll be playing WWE 2K25. Will be next week. Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, assuming all goes well with what I do before these streams. But in between now and then, you can catch me playing Marvel Spider-Man PS4 on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, assuming all goes well with what I do before these streams. Before I go, people in Ukraine and victims of the LA wildfires could use some help. So, in the About section of my Twitch page, and also in the description of this video, should be watching it on YouTube, there will be links. I'll take you to one of 3 articles, all of which list various charities sending aid to Ukrainians in need. And also victims of the LA wildfires. If you have any spare cash, please consider donating to one or more of the charities listed in either article. People could really use the help. With all that said, I can't think of anything else I want to say on the subject, so I will see you guys later with something else.